Hello everyone, welcome back, and this is part 2 of my video game collection, and we have Xbox 360 and a few original titles, so let's get to it. AC1, Assassin's Creed 1, this is where it all started. Assassin's Creed 1 was a great game, albeit this game had a lot of flaws, but it did really, as soon as I played it I knew that the series had something going on. And it did. The story was really dark and moody and somber, and it carried on to one of my favourite Assassin's Creed games of all time, and that one is Assassin's Creed 2. And Assassin's Creed 2 is still my favourite Assassin's Creed game. I'll elaborate on one little complication in just a second, but I really like this one because it was set in the Renaissance period in Italy, and I love that period. Still one of my favourite Assassin's Creed games. But again, I have a complication, and I'll get around to that soon. And what do you suppose they made next after a successful sequel? They made a spin-off, and we have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And I actually think this was a very good spin-off. When I heard that they were doing, it actually sounded more like an expansion. And when I heard that they were bringing out Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, my eyes kind of just like rolled. I was just like, oh, come on, you know. Here come the cash cows, you know, move over Call of Duty. And no, this game was great. It tightened up on a lot of things, introduced us to the multiplayer, which was fantastic. I love the multiplayer for this game. I haven't jumped back on it though. I don't know if there's anyone playing this version. And it's got a scuff mark on there. But it's gone now. Kinda. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I really love that one too. And next we have Assassin's Creed Revelations. I thought this was okay. Wasn't too bad. Didn't do anything completely original. Didn't blow me away. But this is where the story with Altair and Ezio ended. Their paths collide at the end, and yeah, the ending was really, really great for this one, but it's still not my favourite Assassin's Creed game, and I've yet to go back and replay this one. And then they made another one, Assassin's Creed 3. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, can you tell? I didn't like Assassin's Creed 3 as much as the other ones I've just mentioned. I don't know why. To me, this game felt rushed. Pure and simple. This game felt really, really rushed. And it was evident because there are still bugs in this game, like galore, scary bugs and glitches. But still, it was a very interesting and unique take on the series, and I don't know. I like the American Revolution period, I just didn't like this game as much for some reason. I don't know why. And the newest edition, we have, ahoy, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I picked this one up about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still currently playing it, and I love it. It is becoming my favourite Assassin's Creed game. I said that about 2. I did. But this one's pretty close. I really, really like this one. I think it's found its home with the pirates. I think the pirate setting in the Caribbean is perfection. It's really great. I don't know if I'll have time to do a review. Oh boy. I don't know if I'll have time to do a review. There you go. I should stop speaking so fast. Maybe you'll understand me, huh? But yeah, I'm really, really loving this one. I just haven't finished it yet. And ooh, I'm guilty of not finishing this one too. Skyrim. Now, I bought Elder Scrolls V Skyrim a couple months ago. I bought it because a friend, Lance, badgered me to. I hope you're watching this, by the way. If you are, let me know. Yeah, he loved Skyrim so much, and he's like, you know, you should get Skyrim too. Okay, I'll get it. And I did. And, postcard thingies that you get with it. Steelbook. I really like the Steelbook for some reason. I don't know why. And I get the map as well. The map, I want to put on the wall over there somewhere. Maybe I'll show you in another video, but I just want a frame for it. I don't want to put this up just up on the wall because it's pretty good quality stuff. I like Skyrim. It's addictive. I've only put about 5 hours into it, but when I play it, I can't stop. it's major OCD factor for me. I like it a lot. Yes, Lance, I like it a lot. Next we have Resident Evil 6 Steelbook. And I really like the Steelbook. Oh, not that you can see. I'll just pop everything out so you guys can see. I like the back. Let me just flip this out. There we go. We have Leon and Chris in a face-off. Resident Evil 6. How do we say this? Good action game. Very good action game, in fact. Improved in so many different aspects. Not a good survival horror game. That's the problem. And I might be getting people, you know, go, oh my god, like, I thought you were like a Resident Evil fan. Yes, I'm a fan. But I wish I just go back to the old series, which made it famous, which made it a household name. Resident Evil 6 was a great action game, not a great survival horror game. You can't disagree with me there. So yeah, Resident Evil 6. And while I'm there, I might actually show you the special edition that I got with it. Collector edition, I should say. And here it is. It's a beast. This has, what does it have? Let me read it off the back. We have the Resident Evil 6 game, Needle Bomb Collector's Box, which is this thingamajig, Zombie Steelbook, exclusive art book, sweatshirt, and RE6 Forces emblems, and DLC props and tops. Yeah, so this is the plaque that you get with it. I didn't do an unboxing for this because I bought this only a few months ago, and the reason why I got this is because I'm wanting to fill up my Resident Evil collection because I'm a huge fan. Even though I didn't like 6 as much as the other ones, I'll still pick up all the versions of it because I am a fan. So yeah, Resident Evil 6. This is really nice, by the way, and I'm gonna knock it over. And here's the art book here, and I'll just quickly just show you guys what's in it. Who is this? Ada! That's a nice surprise. Another surprise. What's this? What is it? Oh, we have Deborah. It's all women. I love it. And one more. I'm sorry, one more. Oh, the back page. We'll show you the back page. There you go. So, Resident Evil 6 Collector Edition. Very good pickup. Next we have, let's do this in order. Dead Space 1. Dead Space 2. And Dead Space 3. I love Dead Space so very much. And like I said, it's bringing back survival horror but in a fresh sort of way. And in an action-oriented way, but still doesn't undermine the horror. And this little ninny right here is still my favourite Dead Space, although this one is still probably regarded as one of the best by fans. Assassin's Creed. Someone just slap me right now, please. Dead Space 3 wasn't as good, but the co-op was good in this. If you're going to play Dead Space, I'd recommend playing co-op. It was good fun, and it fleshes out what's his name? Carver. That's your co-op partner. It really fleshes out Carver's story if you do the co-op. So I'd recommend doing that. And it didn't wreck it with the co-op, which was great. Dishonored. I have not beaten Dishonored yet because I don't have time. I don't know. Something's not grabbing my interest with this. It's not that it's a bad game at all. I actually like the game. It's just, it doesn't have that addictive quality. But I like it. Did that make sense? I'm sure it didn't. Remember Me. I already done a review for Remember Me. I really like Remember Me. A lot of people didn't like Remember Me. I said that 3 times in like one sentence. I really liked Remember Me, and Nilin I really liked as well. Again, if you want to see the review, it should appear somewhere here if I take it correctly. If it's not, I'll probably link it in the description below so you guys can check it out. I really like this one. Definitely has its problems, but still a rarity among its peers. It aimed to be different, and it succeeded for the most part. Just had a few problems. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. This one has how many characters? 48 characters from the DC, Marvel and Capcom universe. Good game. Not very balanced though, I must say. There's too many characters with unblockables. There's too many characters with TAC infinites. So I get owned online. So if you're going to ask me to play this online with you, don't bother. And it lags like shit too. We have Super Street Fighter 4, one of my favourite fighting games of all time. I am an avid Street Fighter player. I get really giddy when I play this game. Like, I feel like I can just shoryuken someone in the spleen when I play this game. It's just, it brings out my my inner Street Fighter. 'Cause I'm not a fighter at all. I'm actually a lover. I love her. Yeah, and I love this game a lot. Where is the original? I did think the original somewhere. Where did it go? Here it is. I should have showed this one first. Street Fighter 4, and this was the original, and I got this only last week, believe it or not. The only reason why I wanted this back is because of the Indestructible main theme song. That's how shallow I am. Indestructible, nobody break me down. I should actually put that in the background while I'm showing this game off, because the song's awesome, and I like Street Fighter. Dead Island Riptide. I liked this game, but the problem is I don't have the first Dead Island on Xbox 360, I have it on PS3 over there. But the biggest problem I had with this one is that it felt more like an expansion. It just felt like it could have been DLC. Still laggy, glitchy, buggy in areas, but co-op is where it's at, I'm telling you. If you have a friend on co-op, play this game co-op. Play it solo, it's not fun at all. Resident Evil 5, this is the, oh, it's really battered now. I've had it the first day since it came out. I like Resident Evil 5 quite a bit, and the main reason why is because it has Jill Valentine, and that's it. Other than that, it's just like Resident Evil 6. Great action game, not a good survival horror game. Double whammy here. I've talked about this game numerous times. DMC, Devil May Cry, this is the Son of Sparta edition. You just get DLC and a necklace with it. Don't need to repeat myself. And this was the... I got this on the first day it came out. I got it from JB Hi-Fi for like $80, and they gave you this limited edition packaging thingy. But there's the real game underneath. Great game. I said it in my last video, and I'll say it again. He only had a new haircut, guys. Get the fuck over yourselves. This was a great game. If you said this game was terrible, solely based on the way that Dante looks now, you're doing yourself a disservice, because this game was fantastic. You're missing out. You seriously are. Something which I missed out on, and I regret paying full price for this one. The Silent Hill HD collection, okay. I'm going to eat my words here and say that it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. This version, however, was not great, and they didn't patch this version because they didn't have enough money or resources to patch it. So if you're getting the HD collection for the Xbox 360, you're basically getting the broken version. And if you're going to get the HD collection, get the PS3 version. That one was patched, so it's fine. Silent Hill 2, I didn't have a problem with. The only problem I had was that the songs, you noticed that they were looping in the background. And Silent Hill is, without music, it's just like Earth with no people on it. They can't exist. And because the music was looping in and out, I noticed it really evidently actually, and it did bother me. But after playing the PS3 version, it wasn't so bad. Silent Hill 3, on the other hand, bad. That version on the PS3 is still pretty bad, and I didn't actually like the voices for that one, but we'll get around to that. So yeah, if you're going to get the HD collection, get the PS3 version. They've still done an alright job with that collection. It's not as bad as what people are cracking it up to be. Final Fantasy 13-2. I liked it. That's all I'll say. I like it. A lot of people hated it. I liked it. The box for Skyrim. Get out of here. I was playing this last night, and this is going to be my next review, I promise you. Silent Hill Downpour. And I am on a quest to do reviews for all Silent Hill games, eventually. And this will be the next one that I'm doing, and I was just going back last night just to revisit it, and just to see what the game was like, because I haven't played it in years. Good game. There you go, I said it. This is a good game. Far from perfect. nowhere near Silent Hill 1, 2 and 3, but still they done an admirable job. And I'll talk about that in my review. Nextly, Doom 3. I love Doom 3 so much, I had to go back and get the original Xbox version instead of the BFG edition. $2. Cost me $2. Can't go wrong with the bargain. Tekken Tag Tournament 2, ANZ edition. If you're wondering what ANZ is, it's Auckland. No, not Auckland. Australia, New Zealand. I almost stuffed that up. Great game. Me and my mate Lance played this a lot. That's all I'll say. We played a lot and we get very competitive. Clive Barker's Jericho. I haven't actually finished this. This game is not holding my interest really at all. It's a first-person shooter game, and the idea is that you have a team here. Can you see that on the back? You have a team there, and basically you switch between them, and they all have different abilities. But I don't know. It just doesn't have me OCD about it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I like Clive Barker. He's a genius. Devil May Cry HD Collection. As opposed to Silent Hill HD Collection, which wasn't that bad, I'll admit, this is still how a good HD trilogy should be done. This was fantastic. Devil May Cry 1, 2 and 3. Can't go wrong. Love Devil May Cry. Love it, love it, love it. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 copies of this game, and it's still my favourite. We'll see. When I finish Blacklist, I'll let you guys know how I feel about Chaos Theory. Convictions. Splinter Cell Conviction. I like this one. Not as good as the older titles, but I don't know. I think they lost a lot of its charm when they decided to go down the action road instead of just taking it back to pure stealth. Which is ironic because this game is actually about Fisher on the run, you know. So it makes sense, but I don't know. I didn't like that one as much. Bayonetta. I love Bayonetta. I love me some Bayonetta. Bayonetta is a fantastic game. Bayonetta is one of the best hack and slash games to come out this gen. Last gen, shall we say? I need to stop saying this gen. Last gen. Xbox 360, PS3 days. Great game. Cool character. Slick graphics. There's a bit of fluff on there. Sorry, I was pulling it off. Good humour. Really racy though. Really, they're not shy of using sexual innuendos for sure. Still a very good game. Oh, we're gonna fall over. Oh, I saved it. Good boy, Trent. Better speed up a bit, I think. I think I'm running out of time. Beautiful Katamari. I like me some Beautiful Katamari. I like it, like it, like it. I don't play it when there's anyone around though. This is my guilty pleasure. I play Beautiful Katamari. I like to roll up balls. An ugly generic case. We have Velvet Assassin. I like Velvet Assassin. This game was originally supposed to be called The Saboteur, but they changed it to Velvet Assassin. It's based on a real life, or should I say, inspired by a real life assassin. I think her name was Violeta Zavorsky, something like that. Great game. From a story perspective, I like the story and I like the era. I like the Holocaust. I like learning about the Holocaust and the Nazis and stuff like that. I just like how do I say it? I wonder how people think, how people thought back then, and that period really intrigues me. And this game is by far it's not a perfect game at all, but still a good one. From a story perspective, that is. Prince of Persia. I like this Prince of Persia. Really different. This guy doesn't even have a name. He's just called Prince. I really, really love the art style in this game. It's like a 3D cel-shaded block. Wait. 3D cel-shaded graphics. There you go. I really like this one. The only problem is you can't die. You can't die in this game. It's impossible to die. Alaka will save you no matter what. So there was no risk in this game at all. No risk of dying. Dead Rising. Dead Rising 2. I haven't finished these games. These games aren't... I like them. I like them. I like them, but time limits bother me to death. They bother me. I need time to figure out what weapons I'm going to modify, which weapons I'm wanting to use against the undead. I want time to do that, but you're on a time limit here. Especially with this one. You have to go back every so hours to deliver the Zombrex to his daughter. That bothers me. But I still like it. Just haven't finished it. Final Fantasy 13-2. I already showed you the box. Final Fantasy 13. I liked it. Some people didn't. I liked it. Story was bland and boring. Characters were... they're okay. Gameplay was great though. I really like the gameplay of this one. The active time battle. I like it a lot. I'm really looking forward to Lightning Returns now. I said in a video, about 10 videos back, I said that I wasn't really looking forward to it, but now I am. Lollipop Chainsaw. I love this game. I bought the first day it came out because I'm a huge Suda51 fan. If you don't know who Suda51 is, he makes really graphic games like Shadows of the Damned and Killer 7, really graphic indie games. And this game really does deliver on the humour. Satirical and dry and racy, but it's good humour. The most fun I've ever had in a game this generation. Bar none. Soul Calibur 2. This is the Xbox version, which has Spawn. If you're playing the PS2 version, you get Heihachi from Tekken, and if you're playing the GameCube version, you get Link from Zelda. My favourite Soul Calibur of all time. Yes, of all time. Alan Wake. I was playing Alan Wake just last week, and it's fantastic. It still holds up really, really well. Really great stuff. The story drew me back in very quickly, and it still gets under my skin for some reason. It doesn't scare me, but it gets under my skin. Tomb Raider Underworld. I like Tomb Raider Underworld a lot. I think this is one of the better games that Crystal Dynamics has brought out. I actually prefer this over the 2013 reboot. In some ways. Some ways. I really like this one because of the locations. And the graphics were outstanding in that game. Red Dead Redemption. Every Xbox, PS3 owner, any gamer should have this game. It's a classic. Rockstar Games are classic. Resident Evil Revelations. I would consider this to be return to form. Absolutely. This is the way you should be steering, Capcom. Don't go down Resident Evil 6 lane. Go down Resident Evil Revelations lane. This is the way you want to go. I wish they would have streamlined a lot more of the controls, but it was still a very good game. And it delivered scares, which I've been sorely missing. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Not a bad game, just not a good Resident Evil game. It's a lot of fun online though. If you're playing it online, it's a lot of fun. But, yeah, I don't know why they put the name Resident Evil on it. Should have just put something else on it instead. Second to last game. Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, Double Agent, I think. Yeah. I like this one. Better graphics in the PS2 version, and that's about it. Other than that, pretty much the exact same experience. And final game. Deus Ex Human Revolution. You should pick this game up and try it. If you're a fan of first-person shooter or RPGs, because it has RPG elements in this game. If you like those, you'll like this game. I promise you. Really, I love the world of this game. Really, if I could live in a gaming world, it would be... I think it's New York? Hang on, let me see. Doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's New York. I love the black and gold tones that they use in this game. It's just exquisite. And this is by far one of the best games I've played last gen. I love it so much. And that was it. That was my Xbox 360 gaming collection. I was just seeing if there's any more, but there aren't. So I hope you guys like that one, and stay tuned, and I shall be doing my PS3, Wii, and PSP games, so I shall see you there.